What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about my least favorite Halloween Horror Nights house to my favorite Halloween Horror Nights house. Now at number 10 we have Spirits of the Coven. I liked every house this year except for this one. I mean, it was boring to me. I mean, it was pretty nicely detailed, but the story just didn't make sense. It got confusing, the scares weren't there, and it wasn't the house for me. Number 9, we have what was my least anticipated house, and that is Hellblock Horror. The house was good. Like I said, the next 9 are gonna be good houses. You know, I like the callbacks they had, but the thing with this house is it's not the greatest because it wasn't supposed to happen. Like, the other houses, they were planned out and like they were gonna happen, but this was not supposed to happen. Could have been Evil Dead, sure. Could have been Stranger Things. It could have been any other house, but it was obviously canceled, so it just felt rushed. I mean, you know. Now number 8 might start something that a lot of people are not gonna agree with, but it's Descendants of Destruction. The house at the end, it was really good. Like, the end of it was good, but the beginning part, I didn't really get it. The monsters weren't there. Like, it was kind of off. The setting was amazing, lighting was perfect. It was actually a scary house, and there's good things about it, but I just didn't think it was one of the best of this year. Number 7, a lot of people are not gonna agree on as well, but it is The Weeknd. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is The Weeknd rated so low? Number 1, not a fan of The Weeknd. I have like 1 or 2 songs, but I'm just not a fan of his music. Number 2, the last part of the house after Blinding Lights, it was terrible in my opinion. The frog didn't make sense. Like, it was disgusting. The wallpapers didn't make sense. It was kind of weird, and I didn't like it. But the first part with the plastic surgery, in your eyes, blinding lights, all that, that was good. That surprised me about the house. But if they could have done that last part any better, this house could be really high on my list. And number 6, we have Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake. Now, this house is a beautiful house. It's a great setting. It's beautiful. But the scares, I feel like, were not there in the house. Like, it just didn't feel like the story and the scares were there, but it's still a beautiful house, and I have a lot of good things about it. But I feel like these next 5 houses are just too good to be beat, you know? 5 will surprise a lot of you guys, but number 5 for me is Fiesta de Chupacabra. This house was beautiful, had some great scares, and the Chupacabra it looked amazing. This house was great. I liked it. But these next 4 houses are just too good. Like, too good. 4, Bugs Eaten Alive. This house was probably terrifying to anyone afraid of bugs, holes, whatever. It was probably terrifying, but to me, this house was amazing. The way that it had it feel like things were all over you, like bugs were actually touching you, and it was just amazing. At first, I didn't know how it was going to work out, but it was amazing still. And something about this house is, I've heard some people saying they don't like it, but I think it was personally amazing. Number 3, The Horrors of Blumhouse, featuring Freaky and the Black Phone. This house was good. I don't care what anyone says about Blumhouse's reputation. Oh, it's always been terrible. That always affects it, but I think it was good. The Freaky part may have been slow, but I wasn't that big of a fan of the Freaky movie, and it was still great. I mean, I think Freaky was good, just not great, and it didn't work as a house movie. It was still good, though. But the Black Phone was amazing. I love the movie, and it was done perfectly at Halloween Horror Nights, and I just loved it. Number 2 is my favorite IP of the year, Halloween. I love the movie. The way they made it into the house was great. It actually like went in order of how everything happens. It had some important scenes in it. Like I think the closet scene was needed, and it didn't only have great scares, but the scenes were also amazing. Like this house was just, it was great. I loved seeing Michael Myers. It was a perfect house. Now the number one house, you guys know what it is. It's the only house left. Universal Monsters Legends Collide. This was also my most anticipated house, and it did amazing. It was a perfect house. It was beautiful. It had smells, not necessarily good smells, but smells that were needed. It had great scares, a lot of scares. The story was set up perfectly. Great characters. The Universal Monsters, as always, have amazing houses, and I just love this house. Not a lot more to say. It was just perfect. One of the best houses of all time, besides Icons. Universal Monsters Legends Collide. That was it for my first video on the channel. Let me know if you guys liked it. I mean, if not, I would love to hear why, and if I could improve the channel more. I'd love to. I'm going to be going to Universal very soon for Thanksgiving week, and I will be vlogging there. So be ready for that. And until then, see you guys next time.